Honda Highness, Java Parag, Java. I'm comparing these three bikes. Java is around 8,000 lesser than Honda Highness CB350. Java is slightly powerful than Honda Highness CB350 and Meteor as well. Now I'm here in front of Java showroom. You can see the Java standard classic Parag over there. Look at Java Parag, man. Awesome, right? I think Java Parag is the most good looking motorcycle in 300-400cc cruiser segments or the classic bike segments. It comes with only one seat, and that is Java. In this video I'm going to compare Java Parag with Honda Highness CB350 and Royal Enfield Meteor. I have already done Honda Highness CB350 and Royal Enfield Meteor, and I have made a separate video on both the bikes. I put the links in the description below. You can go ahead and check it. Now I'm going to ride both the bikes and I will share my honest opinion. Let's see how it goes. But man, Java Parag looks dope. These are Java 42 and these two are Java Classic, and that is Java Parag. Where do I need to put the key? It's over here. Look at these mirrors, man. Bar end mirrors. Is it dual channel ABS alla? Dual channel ABS. Okay. So there is some issue with that bike. I think there is no fuel in Java Parag. So let me ride Java now. The riding posture is super comfortable, man. Awesome. This console is old-fashioned. You only get to see the speedometer, and what else? You get to see the total number of kilometers that you have ridden and the fuel meter. That's it. Seat is on the stiffer side and the rear suspension is also on the stiffer side, but the riding posture is super comfortable. Clutch is on the lighter side. This is a unique bike altogether. I like it. Okay. So let me check the acceleration in this bike. See that? I have already ridden this bike and I have made a dedicated video on Java Classic. I will put the links in the description below, or I will put the iCard somewhere over here on the screen. You can watch it. I rode it for around 100 kilometers and I shared my honest opinion. This, all in all, is a classic machine. There is a separate fan base for Java. People love riding this bike, owning this bike. It's a different story. If you buy this okay, acceleration is better in this bike. I feel this bike is so lightweight while riding. I don't feel the weight of this bike. That's the exhaust note. If you're buying this bike, I think you'll have to modify the seat because seat is stiff. And rest all is super awesome. Let me do an acceleration test. 60-second gear. In first two gears, throttle response is good, better compared to Meteor and CB350. After riding Java, Meteor, CB350, in my opinion, CB350's engine is refined compared to all these three bikes. Now where is my Parag? It's over here. There is no difference in terms of specification between Java and 42. The only difference that I see is handlebars. They have changed the handlebars, speedometer and the headlamp. Rest remains the same. This has got the sporty look and that has got the classic, the old Java look. Now based on my comparison between Java, Meteor and CB350, Java is powerful than the other two bikes in terms of PS, horsepower, and initial acceleration is also slightly better in this bike, and there is no much price difference between these three bikes. This is around 8 to 9,000 lesser than the other two bikes. In terms of comfort, handling, this is a unique classic design and it's super comfortable to ride. The only thing is the rear suspension is on the stiffer side. Seat is stiff. We'll have to do some modifications in the seat. If you ask me which one I would choose between these three bikes, I will make a separate video on that. Now let me ride Java Parag. They have put the fuel now. This is where we need to put the keys to turn on this bike. It comes with dual channel ABS. Oi man, good. This bike is powerful than all the other three bikes: Meteor, Java, Java 42, CB350. This bike has got 30 PS. Powerful bike. Oh, pull. Okay, initial pull is also awesome. Oh, acceleration in low RPM is awesome in this bike. Look at this pull. It is better than CB350, Meteor and Java. The riding posture is same as Java. There is no difference at all. It's fun to ride, man. Better than Java. Nice. I really like this bike. Trust me, in terms of power, visibility in this mirror is kind of okay, not that great. Right, let me check the acceleration. Rear suspension and seat is stiff. My back is taking a lot of beating. We'll have to do some modifications in the seat. But riding position in this bike is awesome, man. Awesome. I don't even feel the weight of this bike. Braking response is also good. First gear goes to 40. Second gear 80. Good. Good. But I'll have to check whether this bike comes with only one seat or I can install the pillion seat as well. It will be super fun to ride this on highways. Acceleration is superb in this bike. There is no vibrations at 80 km/h, and I'm not pretty sure after 80. Handling is easy. See, not at all a task in this bike. Bike is lightweight and nimble in traffic. I think you can use this for your daily commute because the handling is comfortable. I'm not feeling the weight of this bike while riding. So big thumbs up for Java for manufacturing this beautiful machine, man. This is better than Java 42. I think if you have an option to add the pillion seat, it will be a great bike for all your rides, for long rides, highway runs and all that. Let me do an acceleration test again. You get all that confidence while riding. You don't feel as if you're going to slip here and there, because bike is light. On top of that, the braking response is also good. I think there wouldn't be any challenge for the short guys with this bike. See, I'm 5'10". I can keep my feet flat on the ground. See, and my knee is bent. I'm not stretching my leg at all. What I don't like in this bike is the stiffness in the suspension, and the seat is also a bit stiff. I've reached the showroom. Let me have a word with the sales guy. If you come to the showroom, don't miss to ride this bike. This is a good bike, but this is better than this bike. And the price difference between these two bikes is around 10 to 15,000. That's it. But you get an awesome machine, good looking machine. Look at the design, man. I love this design. And the acceleration is awesome compared to CB350, Royal Enfield Meteor and Java. Idradu service cost ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಫೋರ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್?
6000 or 6 months year 2 service 30-35 ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ
ವ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ
2 years 24000.
CA tires for Parak, MRF tires for this bike. Okay, 230, 240, 255. This showroom is in Baswangudi, Bengaluru. If you want to visit, just Google Java Baswangudi, you will get this showroom details. After riding all these 4 bikes, in terms of acceleration and power delivery, Java Parak has got the upper hand. Royal Enfield Meteor was slightly comfortable compared to all the other bikes. And in terms of engine refinement, Honda Highness CB350 is awesome. And if we talk about the maintenance is more or less same for all the 3 bikes. Now if we talk about the reliability factor in all these 4 bikes, Honda Highness CB350 is reliable. It's just my opinion, not to offend any Royal Enfield owners or Java owners. That is what I felt after riding CB350. But all these 4 motorcycle brands are there in the market for over decades. However, at the end of the day, you will find the Royal Enfield mechanics service centers all over the place. If your bike breaks down in any part of this country, you can fix the bike with any local mechanic. That's the advantage in Royal Enfield. Now if you ask me which one you would buy after riding all these 4 bikes, so I do not know, man. I am also slightly confused at this point of time. You know what, whenever I am in a confused state like this, I do some analysis. So I will do one thing, I will make a separate video on which one to choose based on rider's preference. That is what I have been doing whenever I am in a confused state while buying a car or a motorcycle. So guys, thank you for watching, and you will see me in my next video riding other naked or adventure bikes in 300-400cc segment. And I even have the plans to ride some high-end adventure bikes like Tiger, etc. So let's see how it goes. Take care, bye bye. Finally getting my 790 back from the service center. Boom, here is my bike, shining. Okay, new alloy, new bearings,